with that, the Belching Toad Tavern is officially open. Hello. Ow. Hello, everybody. Terribly sorry about the delay. Unfortunately, I where's my hand tracking? I I am God's eepiest princess, and he delivers upon me his biggest naps. Yeah, no, fucking. I was not supposed to sleep for that long. I don't know what happened there. Had a good nap, I wish. Did I take my medicine? I think I did, yeah. But anyway, before we get going, so two things. One, I really wanted to finish this game before I go on hiatus. But from what I was reading, this chapter is like 5 hours long. I'm not staying up that late. I still have to be places in the morning. Technically, I don't have to go to work in the morning because I have physical therapy really early in the morning. So I could sleep in a little bit. But I want to go into work first thing in the morning to take care of some paperwork stuff so I don't have to go back after physical therapy. And also, Quadic, how you doing? Of all the games I've played, was expecting Poppy playtime for real. It was a charity milestone. Chat really wanted me to play a mascot horror, so I told them that I would play Poppy playtime if they raised enough money for Trans Lifeline during Pride Month, and then they did. So now I gotta play this fuck ass game. Chapter 3 was pretty good though. I actually enjoyed Chapter 3. The other two chapters were all right, but chapter 3 was pretty good. Also, I bought this fucking ring light on a whim the other day while I was at the store buying pillows. And what it is like, this little ring light on this little stick with suction cups so that you can, suction it to the back of your monitor or your laptop. And I pulled this son of a bitch out today to use it. These suction cups don't suction to shit. Like, genuinely, I have this doesn't stick to anything. So, but luckily, the cord to the ring light goes directly to the ring light, not through the stick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the suction cups, and I'm going to stick this in an old whiskey bottle and just place it behind my monitor so that I can still use the fucking ring light. Just not today, because we are late. Also, people person, how you doing? With the rules, what is the last rule? Hold on. Let me take a look at my rules real quick. Because I don't remember what I put the fucking... They're not even crappy suction cups. They're vestigial suction cups. They literally don't stick to anything. Also, Reaper, how you doing? You know what I might do? I might see if any of my friends have any of their toys from a dragon of bad reputation that they don't use anymore, and I'll fucking like drill a hole in that and stick it in there. I know those things have a strong suction cup. What are you coming to? Are we talking about suction cups? I bought a ring light with suction cups that's supposed to mount to the back of my monitor, and it just they don't work. They don't work at all. All right, what the fuck are my rules? I don't remember how to look at my rules. Uh, uh, uh. God damn it, where the hell are the rules hidden away on Twitch? Here we are. People person, just don't be racist, don't be homophobic, don't be misogynistic, don't be transphobic. Like, bigotry is basically just being a prejudiced person. Racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, speaking ill of people because of their religion. So that sort of thing. Except for horror mascots, of course. We can be prejudiced against the horror mascots because they try to murder me. And that's pretty bad. I don't know if you guys realize this, but murder is actually highly immoral and extremely illegal. And I am fully justified to murder them back in self-defense. But alright, so, since I kind of fucked up and overslept, and this chapter is a little long, I'm going to play this chapter for about 1.5, 2 hours. And then what I'm going to do is, tomorrow, we will have another stream to try and finish this, unless something comes up with me getting ready for leave for my vacation. Because Friday, I am officially promoting from Sergeant Tavner to Mr. Tavner. And as soon as that is done, I'm going home. I'm grabbing my paw. I'm grabbing the fucking cats. We're headed down to Alabama. You know, one thing for the hit pants. I can't tell if I'm feeling more big empty or if I'm feeling more flowy with these fuck-ass TVs. How did I become a sergeant? I was in the military for a long time and I tested well. And they looked at my performance reports. It's like, huh, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, he knows how to take care of airmen. Alright, yeah, fuck it, make him a sergeant. Send his ass to ALS. Yes, that's how you become a sergeant, Vince. Oh no. I don't want to deal with a Play-Doh monster. I'm gonna give forward a lot, aren't I? That wasn't. Oh, I was saying that wasn't nearly as creepy as the one with the cat.
This one. I'll open this one. I knew this is the one I wanted.
There's a card too, dear. Open the card.
Also, yes, there's also an exam, Vince.
We're going to the Playtime Factory?
That's right, honey.
That kid either got ate by Joey or became Joey, didn't he?
Jack, don't wander off. Stay right here.
Oh, is he about to get jokered? Is he about to fall in the vat?
He's not listening to a thing I say, is he?
Not even a little bit.
Kid, don't you fucking do it. Kid, don't you fucking do it. You know what? At this point, just let the hand of Darwin do its job. He fell into the he got jokered. He fell into the vat of acid. Now he's all colorful. He got jokerized. But also, the kid's a fucking dumbass. Although the only thing worse is the fucking parents are like, Joey, don't fall down, and then they just leave him there dangling over, looking over. It's like, well, fucking course the kid's gonna fall in. You're not big parents. Go and grab his ass.
No. Hold on, Kissy. I'm coming. Listen. Go on ahead. Don't
Your
wait
eyes
for
are
me.
disgustingly
I won't
red.
leave Kissy behind, and I won't sacrifice our plan. Not because of Here, down here. It's not like anything you've seen above. It's not trying to hide what it is. It's hell. And playtime wanted it to be. But we have allies down here. Get to them.
How do y'all have such a complex, like, political structure down here? You're all murderous toys with bloodshot eyes. I think this is a graphical glitch, but it looks like I've actually scorched her. Alright, you have fun.
Still time to save the orphans. Follow the red smoke.
What do you mean, save the orphans? I thought the orphans were the toys. Get me the fuck out of here. I just want to go home. Find the computer room. Yes, this is chapter 4. I am aware of how to play the video game. Murderous horrors, bloodshot eyes, and the hunger for human flesh. Supposedly, Poppy's one of the good guys. I don't know how much I actually believe.
Hey, I'm a crafty corn. Can you help me with my painting? Help me the glue, please. Thanks.
Okay, so it is all the exact same. I was curious if they gave her any different dialogue this time. Oh, sweet. Oh, I see. We got a Tarzan our way across. I was literally just dicking around and being jokered, yet they got jokered. Little kid should have been wearing a red hood. They stole my green hand. There goes my history as there goes my career as a gardener. Alright, I know how to play the video game. It's not like I'm 4 chapters in. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm not a maroon. Alright, let's see. Is this one gonna become fucking massive? This seems like a very inefficient security system. Like, sir, you hand these things out to children to play a game just a few floors above. I feel like if someone really wanted to break into here, it wouldn't be that difficult to get one of these things. Y'all literally have an unlocked supply closet full of them. Who designed the security of this place? The Spencer Mansion had a more thorough security system than this. And that was literally just games. Hello? George Foreman? I see that this is your office. I was wondering if you had any grills. I would like to make a steak with all of the fat that has all the flavor just flowing right out. Mr. Foreman? I don't think I'm getting my fucking grill. I don't like this. But us Texas folks had a policy against novelty grills. I'm not from Texas. Emerald, did you get me mixed up with the blue tiefling? I mean, I get the reference. Very good reference. Did you mix me up with the blue tiefling? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we are both Southern. When me and Ace have a prolonged collab, we slowly drag out the Southern from each other. We'll start off talking normal, and by the end of the stream, it sounds like a banjo duet. Callie was literally talking about how she loves it when me and Ace stream because she loves hearing us drag the Southern out of each other. Caution. For those involved with our construction process, we caution you use of combustion or heat-based elements within environments containing red smoke. Due to the nature of the composition, when exposed to the right pressure conditions, the gas has been tested to react to high temperatures. While it uses... Oh, they don't think of head pants. While its use can be regulated by environmental sensors and the correct filter equipment, the environments below are not yet afforded such luxuries, which is why the advanced pipes leading from our production center above is the first in your docket. With the higher natural pressure below, the matter is all the more urgent. We caution against the use of lighters, lanterns, and flare-launching finger guns that produce heat. For necessary machinery, we require the use of nitrous cooling equipment to stabilize vehicle temperatures. As always, ow, rude! As always, we wish for quick and efficient work. However we might help with that matter, simply let us know. Our thanks, the science staff. Bunch of goddamn nerds. I'm pretty certain the clue here is going to be launching a flare to blow this up. I'm pretty sure that's what the puzzle's going to be. Catnap, hello. I am surprised YouTube showed you this stream. Every other time I've sent it a stream to adult only, YouTube literally doesn't show it to anybody. Also, Floricel, how you doing, darling? Oh, I thought that was a hole. I thought I'd be able to, like, you know, blam. You know, fucking... I mean, that's no bigger than a womp... That's no smaller than a womp rat. I can shoot that. Come on. Leap. Let me Luke Skywalker this! You're the only one here? Yeah, when you set a stream to be adult only, YouTube doesn't tell people it's happening or recommend it to them. At this point, I've accepted that YouTube is just gonna be where I automatically save my VODs. We got the Twitch chatters over here. But I realized last stream we had, like, a bunch of children. And I'm not comfortable. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not child-friendly. I didn't want a bunch of children watching my streams. So I've decided the YouTube streams are going to be marked adult only. I don't know how the fuck VTubers who stream on YouTube keep kids out of their chat. I can be child-friendly. I can. I'm not. Like, I was... Lasada, why are you like this? Why do you do this to me? Alright, Lasada on Twitch has just started a 10-minute timer of no swearing. Zelfree, hello, am I winning? No. Chat's being mean to me. Alright, and the timer has started now. I mean, just because I cannot swear doesn't mean I am child-friendly. Because my profanity isn't the reason why I don't want children watching me. The reason I don't want children watching me is because I talk about sex and politics, and I am currently on fire. Ah! But, like, I have literally talked about how I've, you know, freaking gotten fluids all over a friend's hair. Doesn't matter if I can't, you know, swear. That's still not very child-friendly. But I don't want to censor myself just to get a few more ad revenues. So, forget it. I'm just gonna be who I be, and if that keeps me from being able to grow a lot, it be what it be what it be. But at least I'll enjoy myself. But yeah, I'm starting to see why so many streamers choose Twitch over YouTube. Outside of just the chat interaction, the viewers on Twitch skew so much older. YouTube, I keep getting children in the chat. I don't know how to stop that. Like, and I've talked to other VTubers who stream. Oh, we're gonna be doing this from now on to hide our loading screens. I see. But I've talked to other VTubers who stream on YouTube and they don't seem to have trouble with kids. And it's like, how do you keep kids out of your chat? Because they keep popping up in mine. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I suppose it doesn't help that I'm streaming stuff like Poppy's Playtime and Sonic Heroes. Now that I think about it, when I was streaming Baldur's Gate 3, the YouTube chat was pretty dead. I'm a genius. I figured that one out all by myself. You know, I'm just gonna say this, doesn't look very much like a safe haven. Ooh. Does anyone have Barney? We need to find Barney on VHS. We found Barney on VHS. Movie time. It's movie night, chat. Oh, I've already seen this one. I didn't even need to find the VHS for this. Shoot at the wrong thing. Ooh, death? Death! Don't harm yourself or other employees. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Find the entrance to the prison. I don't want to go to prison. Unless they are my real dad, that's the... Are we getting Star Wars? Is it going to turn out that Huggy Wuggy was my father the entire time? I don't feel very safe here. I don't feel very safe at all. Poppy, get yourself back here. I'm being sent to horny jail. No, please, I'm innocent, I swear. I've never been horny a day in my life. Ow. I am not a liar. I speak only the truth. Also, criminal, thank you for the hit, pants. Listen, it's not my fault that I make chat horny. I could hardly be blamed for that. Being chosen. The other kids talk about it a lot. I still don't know what that is, what that's about exactly. If it means being adopted, I'm not sure I even want that. What's important to me? Figure out if I even want to be adopted. Try to feel what the other kids seem to feel day in and day out. Why? If I was happy like them, and I could feel it like that, maybe I'd appreciate everything more. Maybe I'd want to be chosen too. I've been chosen. Dr. White chose me. For a while, I didn't know if I wanted to be, or how I'd feel if I was. But really, I think I'm happy. There were interviews, of course, but I didn't think any of these couples actually liked me. Too anxious, too quiet, doesn't get along with the other kids. And good test scores don't always make a good kid, they'd often say. But I guess somebody liked me. I asked if I could take my journal, and they said yes. But I wanted to write this out before I leave. I haven't felt like this since before the accident. Since my parents. The lists Miss Harper told me about have helped me a lot in recent months. And now, I think I have more for the first list than ever. What's important to me? That I still try to be the girl my parents raised. Live by their values so that a part of them is still here. So that their lives mattered. Be good to myself and to whoever takes me in. Staying happy. Finding more friends. Getting used to a new home. Growing up to help kids that were like me. Starting an orphanage like Elliot Ludwig. And fill it with toys and good people. This girl very much died, didn't she? This girl's dead. Dead as heck. What kind of shoes she got on in her casket? Don't you start that again! Yeah, the kid's name is Joey. The toy is Doughy. Hey, you mind turning that down? Ah, heck. Oh, heck. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Y'all better run. Y'all better run. We'll shoot. Can I get like a shotgun or something here? I feel like I need to send a stronger message than the flares give. I'm just saying there ain't much that sends a stronger message than a slug through the skull. The room started moving. I'm not sure what that means, or where I might be going. I'm scared, but I'm trying to... Something happened. Everything is upside down. There's a hole in the room, but everything outside is so loud. They're screaming everywhere. I'm better off in here. For now. I'll cover the hole with something. It sounds like everything is quiet now. I don't think it's ever going to be I don't think it's even been an hour since it all started. No one's tried to get in here. I think I'm going to head outside. There are bodies everywhere. Piles and piles. They look like me. Oh God, what's happening? Finally, calm down. Have to be calm. Have to think clearly. Death is the little... No, fear is the little death. Have to get out. I'm gonna see if anyone is around. There's a man inside the construction vehicle. I tried banging on the glass. I don't think he can hear me. And he isn't moving. I have to get back to my room where it's safe. Figure out what happened now. So Riley says they looked like her. So I'm wondering if Riley is a toy or if we're getting some cloning tomfoolery. You would vibe as the protagonist like his by an isekai truck. I can swear again! Fuck yeah! Who was it that redeemed the no swearing? Who was it that redeemed the no swearing? Lasada, fuck you. Gosh darn it! All right, here's another 10-minute timer. Watch. Floricel, I will drop kick you. I swear to God. No cursing around the toys. I'm pretty sure most of these toys are older than half a chat. Alright, I found another note. This wasn't what I thought. What anyone thought. They took me somewhere. Not out. But under. Deep beneath everything. They gave me a shot. And I went to sleep. Maybe that was days ago. Maybe it was weeks. I remember images. My skin opened up like flower petals. A man who looked like a doctor digging around inside me, taking things out. I remember feeling his touch through my ribs and into the back of my spine. I remember hearing a snap. Everything was red. When I woke up, everything hurt. So I screamed. Hours and hours of screaming. I stopped once I knew no one was listening. I'm not me anymore. My body is not my body. My hands are not my hands. I try to brush the hair I still feel on my shoulders and touch nothing. I can't separate my fingers, even though I can almost feel them move. It's like nothing of what I feel actually is. Maybe that's been true for a while now. I'm in a room that isn't so different from the one I had at the orphanage. Everything's nailed down. I've been here a long time. I'm trying to write the list that helped before, but I've dropped the pen 3 times. I don't know what else to do. Why did I survive if this is what I get? What did it all mean if this is where it put me? This can't be all there is to me. What is important to me? Waking up from this nightmare. Getting out. Getting back to being me. Why? Because I'd started to like life again before. And none of this should be real. Okay, if we find any of the employees from this place, we're just gonna take the flare hand and we're gonna put it in their mouth. And yes, we will pull the trigger. These flares are not very good at illuminating, are they? I feel like they were better at it in the previous chapter. Figures about... I mean... Would you really complain, Futon? Also, welcome, welcome. Aren't I one of the employees? Did I stutter? Once I figure out how to turn this thing around, we will pay for our crimes. Yeah, these flares kind of suck. Although, to be fair, this was left unattended for decades. Or at least a decade. So, like, maybe they're just expired. Alright, but there we got our full confirmation that they are turning the children into toys. I kind of figured that out in the second chapter, but it's nice to get it confirmed. They're all just expired MLMs? Multi-level marketing? You know, in the context of knowing that most of these things either were alive or could be alive, this, takes out a much more gruesome feel. So up is... Oh, we can continue. Is this just where we go down if we fail? Looks it. I don't want to miss out on any of Riley's diary entries. Marine location markers. Ah. Sorry, I'm not too familiar with the Crayon Munchers equipment. Wrong kind of hurry. Oh. I mean, it's still true, though. I feel cheated. Marinas of the sea, water flares. I don't think that this is meant for use underwater. Who is it this time? Papa John's, you finally have my pizza.
It's me
Got
again.
started, Ollie!
I wanted to talk to you. Before you go inside, I mean.
Right. I'm gonna go. Someone's knocking at my door. I'll be right back. I don't want to live stream. They messed with my face tracking. No, they don't supposed to wear them. I like mess up a puzzle or something because I can't see. But I don't usually wear these when I stream because my face tracking can't make out from my instructions. All right, where were we? Emerald, thank you for the hydrate. Where did I just put my drink? Thank you. All right, where were we? Is my paw single? Yes, my paw is single. No, you don't have a chance.
The piles, the dead, they all came from inside. Believe me, everything Poppy said about this place is true. It's hell. But she also hasn't seen it like I have. It's worse now. Worse than ever.
Now you tell me. Now that there's no return.
Try to stay safe. Please. Don't let your guard down for even a second.
She says that she occupies my attention as long as possible. I feel like Ollie is not our friend. I feel like Ollie is very much not our friend. I feel like we're being manipulated. Like, she just comes out of nowhere and starts directing us deeper and deeper in. Do I take game recommendations? Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean I will play them, but I will take it into consideration. This place is a prison. I don't know what I thought it'd be, but it wasn't this. I mean, what did I do wrong? They made me into this. Five Nights at Frederick's free game on Game Jolt. Is that part of the? Is that actually part of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise? Because if it is, we're not playing it. No, I may take a look at it when I get back. A parody? Maybe. I'll check it out, but I am going on hiatus soon, so. And then I got other streams I promised you guys once I return. But anyway, they made me into this. Put me in a cell. There must be hundreds, maybe even thousands of others here. How could this happen? There's no food here. Only the bodies. And I refuse to eat them. The train. That's what takes everyone here. The conductor's dead, but he has a key. A key that makes the train move. I don't know if there are people anywhere, or if they tend to come back here with more like me. I'll take the key. Make sure no one else can come here. I'll put it where no one can find it. I don't know how little or how much my life mattered, but I could do this. This one thing. Maybe it'll save someone. Anyone. Even just one person. That would be enough. Nobody should hear what I've had to hear inside this place. Nobody should know what hell like this. Or the demons that live here. What's important? That I helped someone the way I wanted to be. wanted to someday when I thought I was adopted, that my life mattered to someone. Why? So that I'll know wherever I go now, hopefully to my parents, that I fulfilled a little what I said I would, and make life just a little better for someone else, even if this place took everything else. Aw, can we give Riley a hug? Alright, I need to find a key. Yes, game, I understand what a key is. You don't need to give me that tutorial. Oh, hello, what's up in here? Alright, so we definitely gotta get up into there. Yo, bro, thank you for the hit dance. Hell yeah, Half-Life. I think we found Riley. There, Riley. It's all gonna be okay. There. So much for, no one gonna find it. Taking it where no one will find it. She just sat on a toilet and rotted to death. Where's the rest of her, though? Did they take her legs or something? I feel bad. Leave this place alone. I've been trying, but they won't let me.
Hey, Cole.
Hey.
2 o'clock, huh? Best time of the day. Yeah. So, what block are you again?
I think Riley ate it. It looked like it was in her hands, but maybe.
Much about that one.
You wouldn't.
High security?
Highest security.
Cushy. No, we getting the East. Toys banging on the walls, crying for their parents, their counselors, whatever. It goes all day and night, and it just wears on you, you know? I'd kill for a little security. And quiet.
Right. Know what we get in the North?
Things.
Whatever they aren't people anymore. Their cells might as well be cages. They are animals. Sick. Twisted. Just instincts and anger. That's all that's left of them.
Sure, but at least then it's not like yelling at your own kids for them to be quiet, though, you know? I mean, if you had to listen to them... Oh, great.
So much for our 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we really do have it rough, don't we?
You popping those playtimes? Hell yeah, you know it, brother. How you doing, Thiefling? They keep saying arson is a crime, but Puppy Playtime Factory does need a lot of it. The fact that these guys are sitting here just kind of like casually discussing the horrible, horrible things they're doing here and that they are part of. You're in need of so many snacks? Thiefling, just look in the mirror and there's a delicious snack right there. Do I need it? Oh, god damn it. Does nothing to sate the demon in your stomach? I mean, if you need something to fill you. I'm just saying. You do know a bard. Okay, I see. It's a good thing they made this thing long as hell. Gonna go find something to throw in the microwave. Ooh, me! Throw me in the microwave. I wanna go spin! Actually, hold on. Didn't I make a video like that of my artist? I made a video like that of my artist. Hold on. This is me waiting on updates from my artist after I commissioned them to draw me railing my friends in the most disrespectful ways possible. Got jump scared by a cicada. I think there's a game like that, actually. Y'all enjoy this. I need to go get a cup of water. For once, it was silent. I see. Oh, also, thank you for the hydrate. I don't think I've ever seen a cicada that wasn't just loud as hell. Also, yes, watching the artist. Melly D does great work. She is legit one of my favorite artists. Like, even before I got to know her as a person, she was one of my favorite artists. And it is so cool that one of my favorite artists is now my friend. Me and her husband game, like, once every couple weeks. You saw him in the chat here earlier? Oh, was he? I didn't notice. Oh god, I'm such a bad friend. I didn't even notice him showing up. So you pick, you want to see the cicada? Sure. If there's anything horrifically freaky in here, you are legally obligated to verbally identify yourself. Oh, that's not good. Choo-choo! Oh yeah, no, the timer went off. Stab me till my horse becomes shoes like Monster Hunter. I need to commission art of me like a Monster Hunter thing. The Wii Shop channel is still too good to this day, not gonna lie, that song is a banger. Certified banger. That was a short trip. Oh. Uh-oh.
Now what's this? Do I feel something squirming its way beneath my skin?
Lasada, I hate you so freaking much. I hope you know this.
After all this time? Ah, but I see. You.
Pretty sure that's all you can do. What?
Let's make a game of you.
What's happening? I don't like this. I don't like this game.
If
How would you know?
There are no shadows here that will be of use to you.
I don't all of it Sigurd
The
shadows.
ground beneath your feet is yours. There are no places you can hide. Not from me.
I don't know, that other girl hid from me for a very long time. Like, she was in that toilet for what, 10 years? Okay, I gotta stop getting on trains. It never works out for me. Why do they give the toys need to use the bathroom? They give them toilets. So I presume the toys need to use the bathroom. Anyway, I got a gun now, so I'm not gonna worry about running and hiding. Oh, jeez. That's a bit morbid, don't you think? Oh, and we got an additional 10 minutes added to the no swearing timer. Why are y'all like this? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought y'all were here because you like hearing me cuss out the monsters. That's literally the entirety of my content. Also, Lasada, how much do you lurk? Jesus. No, I'm gonna think of him. Just like to see me suffer, you know what? That tracks. Oh, that's my cage. Okay. You're here more streams than not. Oh no. Oh no. He's been biding his time. Whoa! Ow! I jumped and I jammed my finger where I cut it. Just absolutely directly onto the keyboard. I'm coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. Okay, but what if I could open up the rest of these? I wonder if there's people in them. We have a mutual friend and the person who convinced you to stream yourself. Are we talking about a certain soggy cat? We got a few mutuals on the Discord, I believe. We're just gonna keep y'all in there. Nope. Well, now I'm curious who you're talking about. Oh, it's a hole. It's holy. Oh, carbon, right. Hello? Friends? Lore. Even better. Oh yeah, no, me and Carmen are still in touch. They're great. Weekly checkup 1172. Week ending 12/23/94. Subject 1172. Original procedure date 11/90. Oh, Lasana, you're gonna make me blush. Reasons for observation: emotional deregulation, overall autonomic nervous system, acute stress response. Episodes consisting of shaking, heavy breathing, and decreased concentration. Observations: when giving writing implements, 1172 has communicated to the best of her ability high levels of stress, feelings of impending doom, and a strong desire to return to her previous living quarters. These reported feelings and accompanied symptoms began following 1172's transfer to the shelf and originally rendered her unable to complete assigned tasks. Recently, however, 1172 has shown gradual but steady improvement. Research staff have noted a drop in number of emotional episodes, as well as short durations when they do occur. One factor for this improvement is believed to be scheduled periods of supervised socialization with other subjects within the block. This measure was personally required by Stella Graber, and it has had a positive impact not only on 1172, but several other subjects. Subject continues to rub the fur on her arms, most likely unconsciously in response to stress. Conclusion. At this rate, it is believed 1172 will not need corrective intervention, medical or otherwise, after all. While still reporting negative feelings, subject is back to a state of functioning such that she can return to her tasks. For the time being, the research team recommends physical work in a quiet setting. So, waitlist for corrective procedures, no change, transferred out, to be filled by the department head. 1172, I feel like we've encountered that number before. No. The prototype had a 0 in his number, didn't he? Huggy Wuggy. They're describing them as female. It might be Kissy Wissy. Because I think Riley's dead. Jesus. Disgusting critters, aren't y'all? Kissy Wussy. No, Kissy Wissy. That's the pink version of Huggy Wuggy. You know, like a lot of toys, they'll just have like a female version of them to be like their girlfriend or their sister or whatever. That's what Kissy Wissy was to Huggy Wuggy. Nah, Mommy Longlegs didn't have fur. I do believe they were describing... either Kissy Wissy or they were discussing Riley. I thought Riley would be Kissy Wissy, but I'm pretty certain Riley was the dead body we found. That is indeed the Smurfette principle. Oh, we need to find a red hand. Okay. No, we're thinking for the hit bits. The best version of a woman is just you with boobs? I mean, I am already a fine piece of ass, so... It's just a shame that none of y'all got us, not none of y'all, that y'all didn't donate enough money during the charity to unlock the Fembard model. I was gonna make a Tavern Witch version of myself. But you know what? I suppose there's always the next time I do a fundraising or subathon goal. And my VA disability is, Lloyd would still have the mustache, obviously. I mean, listen, charisma is stored in the mustache. But yeah, I'm debating, after my hiatus, if my VA disability is enough to cover my cost of living, of doing a subathon. Because I've never done one before. I have done charity things, and I would like to use my experience with that towards. But, you know, now instead of giving the money to other people, I give the money to something that really matters. Me! But we'll have to see if a subathon or donathon might be nice. Yeah, I always wanted to do that, but work schedule doesn't allow. Gonna be a first edition D&D bar, you have to give up the charisma stat. Yeah, don't the women have a beauty stat in first edition D&D? Don't you just love 1980s sexism? I guess that would be more 1970s. But also, Vince, what are you bard before? In that case, you will no longer be a bard. You have to shave it for the hiatus. I mean, I'll still be a bard. It's just my charisma will be stored elsewhere. Normally, charisma is stored in the mustache. But in a pinch, charisma, like piss, can be stored in the balls. And I have plenty of that. There's a reason they used to call me Tanuki in Japan. And I wish I was making that up, but no, genuinely my nickname in Japan was Tanuki. And yes, it is for exactly why I am implying. We should watch Pom Poko. Is that anime movie about the Tanukis? I watched that in a former friend's Discord server. It's a pretty good movie. I'd be down for that. Like in Mario, so that means Nintendo Kitsumi? No. Because, Tanukis are a part of Japanese lore, Japanese mythology. Technically, it's a real animal. But there's also a mythological version of them that has absolutely giant testicles they use to fly. It's just a flashlight? That's it? But it was a flying Tanuki because of an airplane. I mean, technically you're right, although I wasn't on flying status. I basically only flew when I had to, like, you know, go with the plane.
The subject scrambles for an advantage. They appear lost and disoriented.
You appear to be a jerk.
And rightly so.
Oh Lord.
Let's test the response to said fear when pushed into action.
Oh hey, the little critters aren't a one-shot kill anymore. Okay, that's gonna make this a lot more fun. Is that Jeff the Shark? Alright, they are not scared of the flashlight. I thought they would be scared of the flashlight. The only one scared is me. Please leave me be. Don't y'all know that murder is illegal? Y'all are committing a heinous crime, and you must cease and— oh, that's cute. They got a little tail. Okay, I would greatly appreciate it if y'all knocked all this off. How long do we have to endure? They're not trying to kill me, they're trying to eat me. I don't know how to tell you this, but usually when you eat a person in a, you know, physical, actual, literal sense, that is indeed fatal.
Thank you.
Oh, thank God. These are legally children that can't be prosecuted. Children very much can be prosecuted. You are aware of what juvenile detention is, right? While this may not be common knowledge at all, people die when they're— no! I didn't realize that! Chat, did y'all realize— oh, okay, I got a lot of explaining to do then. I am so disappointed. Rude. I'm so disappointed that all this does is give me access to a flashlight. It would have been really cool if it was like a flamethrower or something. Oh, I see a few folks held out here for a little bit. And mind if I get a bite? I'm feeling a little peckish. These are all gonna fill up with that dude's eye while he, like, gloats at me or something, right?
The name's Yarnaby. Would you wanna be my friend? Press the button to brush my mane.
Alright, let's see how they make this terrifying.
Brushy, brushy, brushy. Wow. Aren't I glad to have a friend like you? Get it? Made of yarn? Yeah, you get it.
I think friend is a little bit of a strong word. We literally just met. You are back, you did not make warm food? I mean, you're already a hot snack. I don't know why you would need to make warm food.
Without someone like you to love, why, I think I'd just come apart at the seams.
Sir, we've just met. I don't think what you're feeling is love. Infatuation, maybe. You wanted a warm meal? Oh, I'm sorry. Warm meal, feel like food. Order pizza. Or microwave yourself some porridge. What you need to do is you need to take a bowl of cereal. And you need to take some milk and pour the milk in there and let it really soak in so the cereal gets all soggy. Put that in the microwave. Nuke it for a little bit. Bam! Poor people porridge.
The name's Yarnaby. Would you wanna be my friend?
I'm upset that I can no longer knock these things over. Enter code. Got a little cup of yogurt. Microwave the yogurt. Alright, so it looks like it's gonna be 3255. I'm a genius. I am the code hacker. Thought Yarnaby was from Roblox or something. You've drawn porn of that. Of course your wife would have drawn porn of this thing, completely unaware of its origins. I feel I've made a mistake. I feel like it's not a good idea to open anything here. I'm really surprised that did not just, like, produce a bunch of eyeballs. You didn't ask questions, you just draw what your page and draw, and God bless her for that. God bless her for that. Listen, the things I have commissioned that woman to draw, and she just says, alright, bet, and puts her whole ass into it. Her whole heck into it. I know your wife is definitely happy that the dragon is no longer allowed on the primary website. That's one less pair of legs she's got to figure out the positioning of. So I will be right back. Also, Floricel, her wife makes fantastic art. A lot of the stickers in the Discord server were drawn by her. But I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get some headache medication. I'll be right back. Oh, got the medication. She has routinely threatened to smooth my dragon or change my color palette for a he-who. She literally DM'd me threatening to take a clothing iron to my dragon to smooth him out. I shared that on stream, but I had to delete the VOD because I didn't realize that there was dragon penis in the message until I was already showing it on Discord. I may now say bad words again. I wasn't aware there was dragon cock in the message until I already showed it on stream. Quote, the wife forgot the penis layer. Never forget the penis layer. You never want to forget the penis layer. Lasana, I swear to God, I'm going to dropkick you into a pit of grease. 10-minute timer, no swearing. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Yo, how strong is this? You'll swear for me? Thank you, faithfully. You're such a good friend. Gosh darn it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I added 10 minutes to the timer. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it all to heck. Why are y'all like this? Ollie, now is not the time.
Hear me? Too much interference. Make your way to. There's something. Doctor is.
I don't think anything good is gonna come from this place whatsoever. Oh, is this a puzzle item? What in the Raccoon PD? This is such a Resident Evil puzzle. Cole Journal, entry number 1. Reassignment. Old Cole isn't a resource extraction specialist anymore. He's a shelf keeper, basically a prison guard. I don't know how I should feel about that. The letter they sent me seemed nice enough, commending me for fixing their mistakes. I should be grateful, I suppose. But I know I'll wake up tomorrow, and the reality hit me as it has every morning since the incident. My friends are gone. Dozens would have to clean up their mess. Only a handful came back. The guilt ate me up. Probably always will. Those of us left got a pat on the back for doing what was expected, and were probably dropped into whatever new role playtime could find for us. Me? They put me here with them. The things that killed my friends. It would kill me too if they had their way. I've sat alone in my apartment for countless nights now, thinking it all through. The faces of my friends and my co-workers, their families, they all come to me. And in the morning, I'm there with the monsters who killed them. Maybe I'm exactly what I need to be. Where I need to be. I can make sure they stay down here in the deepest, darkest hole imaginable. Right where they belong. So wait, is that talking about the hour of joy where they like went around and killed everyone? Or was there a previous attempt? I just noted. Oh, it's Huggy Wuggy. For a second there, I thought that was the meme frog. Okay, so there's just a bunch of these stupid coins around. How do I drop the coin? I don't think I can put it down. I need to actually put it in its place. Which is a little annoying. I'd like to be able to put it down. Oh, hold on. So why did... Well, I'm currently unarmed. Ew, someone peed on the floor. Clarissa, did you pee on the floor?
long been the downfall of this company. Is it unreasonable to believe there were conspirators? Playtime is filled with snipers and backstabbers. But without executive access, how could anyone even get through?
Oh.
Blade, Stella, Eddie, only the four of us have that kind of clearance. Does any of that matter now? It's your life we have to protect. You have executive access.
For all the good it does me, opening a door at a time won't get me to the exit. Not with those things everywhere. You didn't see what I saw. You didn't see the trail of limbs down the hall. Didn't hear the things eating. The wet crunches of bone.
Ow.
God.
Ace, darling, how you doing?
Something you can do, Warden. I can help you.
Ah, you're stuck in there. You can't.
My body's here.
No, thank you for the heat pants.
My mind. What? The Omni Hand.
Ow.
If you give
Omni
it to
hand.
me, I can get you anywhere.
Oh no.
Over everything. I can shut some doors, open others. I can
Oh no 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 no.
right to the exit. I don't know. If you want to wait to get torn to pieces, that's your prerogative. But look at your immediate options, Warden. What choice other than this gets you out of here alive?
No, big with you hit pants. I have a suspicion that this choice also doesn't get him out alive.
You've made a smart decision, Warden. I promise I'll get you out of here safe and sound.
Wait, are we the warden? Because, as far as I am aware, we're the only person who escaped all of this. Which would make sense if we were the warden. Although I feel like the doctor would have made mention of that if we were. Well, I have no way to put these down or change my hands. So I gotta have to use them around here somewhere. Unless they just didn't think that anyone would be stupid enough to not use the red hand here. Like, I kind of don't understand why that one unlocked the door, but the other one didn't. Well, is there a button to drop keys? Or to drop items? Okay, I see. The game didn't give me the button to do that. I have to make the button. I see. How the hell was I supposed to figure that out when the game doesn't really give me any way to see that? Did nobody play test this? Whatever, I have my hand again. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. There appears to be some bug. I don't know if I would call that a bug, just an oversight. Alright, so there's no way that cold guy was talking about the Hour of Joy. Because this is clearly all from the Hour of Joy, which means there's been multiple times the experiments went crazy and killed everybody. The Hour of Joy was just the most successful. God. Hey, yo, bro, just chilling? I wasn't expecting to find a bunch of actual dead human corpses. How is this not an M-rated game? How is this not an M-rated game? Twitch doesn't ping this as an M-rated game. Hold on. Poppy Playtime ESRB rating. Rated T for teen. See, I could see that with the other chapters. But this is a lot more dark and bloody than Halo ever was. And that's M-rated. Oh, God. Please don't come back to life. Please don't come back to life. Please don't come back to life. Never in control. Yeah, it's gotta look it that way. And now I gotta go through this again. Gosh darn it. Please don't come to life. Now that's just unnecessary. I feel like they really wanted to up the shock factor in this chapter. I know you're fucking with me, Doctor, and I don't appreciate it. Could they have made that any slower? She just said it was far worse down below. True, but I wasn't expecting this. You know, with the size of a lot of the toys I've been seeing, I'm surprised they have these slots. Because a lot of those smaller toys that hunt you down could definitely fit in there. Lore? No. That right there is going to be important because it's lit. I kind of hate how, like, in video games these days, they just, like, paint everything that's important yellow in ways that, like, don't make any sense. Because, like, this right here, like, okay, this didn't turn out to actually be the way to go. But a lot of times in a game, you can tell where to go because of the way they light things. Actually, this way, it does direct you over to here. Because, like, that naturally draws your attention. Really now. I don't understand why game developers just stopped using light to guide players. Just to be safe.
Don't fight. Fighting only makes it more quicker.
Oh, God. Well, shit. Let me out. I'll be good. I'll be good. Okay, that's Pretty fucked up. Alright, how do I... I don't like this. I don't like this. Let me out. How do I get out? I don't know if this is a puzzle or not. Or if I'm just meant to sit here and take it. I'm looking for something to shoot, but yeah, I think I failed. I think I missed an obvious puzzle. I can see sound and taste color. Yeah, I feel like there was a puzzle I was supposed to solve. But now I can't see shit, so I have seen the face of God. I have seen the face of God, and it was angry. Wow, no little message at the end for failing? Alright, I obviously overlooked something.
Fighting only makes it work quicker.
So there's gotta be something. Like, you would think maybe this, but no. I can't get into any of the rooms. The way out is blocked. They have, like, the whole thing about the red gas being explosive in the right conditions. But I can't seem to find how to set it off. So there's something here I'm just completely overlooking. But I don't know what, and I'm gonna have a hard time finding it when my vision's all goofy. Well, I guess we die. I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm overlooking something, obviously. Am I stupid? What? What do I do? I don't understand, please. Alright, what am I overlooking here? Whatever the solution is, it has to be over here. Because my way out is blocked. Do I want a hint? Let me try one more time. And if I can't figure it out, then I will ask for a hint. But thank you for asking, Wolf, instead of just giving it. Fuck.
Fighting only makes it work quicker.
Is there like a damaged part in the floor I'm supposed to drop down in? Doesn't look it. I can't shoot through these holes to, like, blow up something on the other side. Burning. I was thinking maybe I'd burn that, but that doesn't seem to be it. What am I missing here? Like, they made a big deal about the fact that the red gas is flammable down here. So you would think that when you're dealing with the issue of red gas filling up the room, the solution is to burn it. Alright, just because we have very limited time and I want to try and get this game done tomorrow before my hiatus. Wolf, what is your hint? Don't tell it to me outright, just give me a hint. Bender from Futurama is cool. Am I supposed to bend something? Is there something I can grab that I just didn't notice and bend it? Oh! Okay, I was on the right track. It was just with the way my screen was. By the time I noticed this, I couldn't tell that that was bendable. I really wish I still had the gas mask. Get me the heck out of here! Get me the heck out of here! I don't want to be here no more! Set me free or give me a gas mask! Oh, well, this clearly needs to go somewhere to shut this all off. And I bet you I know where. And I bet you I was wrong. I was wrong. So I think I know where I need to go, but I can't find my way to get because fucking red haze. I can't see shit. But I'm pretty sure I need to take that to where I saw the gas really pouring out. But now we know what to do. Oh. Okay, well this works. Oh, right, there was a note. This probably wasn't lore. This probably is a hint. Subject 1424. Disorganized behavior, thought disorder, confusion, memory loss, and Catalepsy. Subject has only flitting moments of true awareness. Though physically capable of speech, 1424's speech is incoherent, mumbled, and rare. Furthermore, will rarely respond to any questions or commands directly, seemingly disconnected cognitively from their surroundings. Subject's catatonic state is accompanied by catalepsy, a condition which causes loss of muscular condition and a rigidity of the body. For example, when in this state, if staff raises one of the subject's limb, subject will not lower it or even seem aware of the stimuli. Subject will not eat food if placed directly in its mouth and will occasionally respond if called by a birth name, though this is rare. Conclusion: the exact cause of 1424 symptoms remain unknown, but were present immediately following the original procedure. No changes. Oh, okay. There was a way to drop the things before. I just didn't notice it in the tutorial. Okay, never mind. I didn't need to add a specific hotkey for that. Okay, see, so I was on the right track. I just didn't notice that because of all the, stuff. Also, Har, thank you for the hydrate. I will take care of that once I am no longer dying. How does the head articulate like that? Did I just die right when I solved the puzzle? Butt pucker. Alright, now I know what to do, though. Also, Emerald, thank you for the hit pants, no. Am I safe? I think I'm safe in here. ECGA, check the cage. So 3642. 3642. Get that shit out of here, punk ass. Uh-oh. I may have committed an error. Alright, it's all Gucciarino. It all worked out. Please shut up. How do I shut this damn thing off? I'm just gonna leave. Aardvark, autocrack, artichoke. Yeah, first try. Everything else was just for content. That's all. It was actually my first try. My first real try. I keep hearing thudding, but we haven't encountered any of the biggins yet. Okay, so what if I just... Oh, okay, I was gonna see if I could, like, lock myself out intentionally by just pulling that out of the way. Prisoner profile, experiment 1166. Dr. Sar's purpose for Yardaby. Behavior, characteristics. For those early ilk, 1166 demonstrates an acute lack of higher cognitive function. Complex reasoning, speech, problem solving, and greater introspection all appear either severely limited or altogether non-functional. Physically, it's what it needs to be. Strong, agile, swift, and yet I'd hoped for a greater mind behind it. However, 1166 displays an odd sense of loyalty to a select few security staff, who nauseatingly feel some kind of sympathy for it, indicative of domestic dogs and cats. This means its will can be bent. It feels. It fears. I believe this is our first sign of progression, that our processes, while admittedly still rudimentary, are showing us where more work needs to be done, and that improvements are possible. Still, 1166 Yarnaby is an odd, funny little creature. The way it sits in the corner and watches me, playing its funny little music. I'm glad this request was taken seriously. I got a laugh out of it. It amuses me. Conclusion, I'm going to isolate it. It'll have contact with no one but me. Considering my importance to the project, it's doubly important that I am properly protected at all times. And besides, I might get a good laugh or two out of the pathetic little sounds it makes. By the time I'm done with it, I'll be its entire world. It will know nothing else. Dr. Haley Sawyer. I'm going to fucking shove this flare gun up Dr. Haley Sawyer's ass if they're still alive. Uh-oh. I heard a growl. I don't like that. Can I not just climb the ladder? Really? There's a ladder right here. Do I really gotta fucking... Going down. Just me, or is the frame rate a little unstable? I swear I get skipping whenever I enter like a new area. I don't like this. I see. Now, why am I gonna want this door closed? That is the question here. I see. I think. So I need to open up this door, but I can only do that by closing both of these doors. So I bet you I can access through these vents somehow to get over to here to where I can hit this with the red hand while having the blue hand on here. I should pet the dog when I see him. I will pet the dog when I see him. Just for you. And also because, you know, doggy. Where's the small block? Can I bring it up here? No? Am I not supposed to go up to here then? I really thought the answer was to go in there and crawl around. The doctor, oh no, he's in the walls! He's in the goddamn walls! Okay, maybe I was wrong about it. Oh, I'm stupid. I greatly overcomplicated. They literally showed me the answer to this puzzle on my way to the puzzle. They literally showed me the answer. I really overcomplicated that one for no goddamn reason. Also, Space Fish, hello, thank you for the hit pet. And thank you for the hard right. And thank you for the stretch. How you doing, fishy, 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 fishy? No. I don't like this. Oh, I really don't like this. I really don't like this. I feel I've made an error. Be nice if we could attach keyboards to phones. I mean, you can through Bluetooth. That's how I used to take notes for one of my classes. Just got home from a morning walk. Was beautiful out there today. Aww. Wait, Spacefish touches grass? No way. There is no way. Also, Wolf, you take care. What the heck? Fish. Darling. Don't play coy. You know exactly why I said that. Listen, you are a VTuber and an artist. The idea of you touching grass. It's inconceivable. Oh, god darn it.
No, I never thought I'd see another like you. A human. Certainly not an employee like you. But something makes you different. I can tell that much. Though I can't say what exactly that something is. Not yet. The others you faced, 1170, 1188, 1222. Been there, done that. Let's try our hand at something a little.
Let's not and say we didn't. Why does he sound hot? You really are just easily swayed by a deep voice. Why does his mouth open like that?
Please, do keep making this enjoyable for me. I'll be taking.
Oh, Lord. They're the only ones swayed by a deep voice. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that the people who come and watch my streams and whimper in my VCs are so easily swayed by a deep voice. Oh, was that the entirety of the puzzle here? Was that just the entirety of the puzzle? Also, people person, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Belgian Toad Tavern. I hope you enjoy your time here with us. I love how multiple of you respond to that by saying you feel so targeted. Thank you so much for demonstrating my point for me. Oh, I don't like that. I don't think I like that at all. So this is gonna be like more of a stealth bit. Look up. I'm looking up, but I don't see Yarnaby or nothing. What am I looking for? Oh! Rude! Rude! Gremlin, bad boy! You're such a bad boy, Gremlin. Tiefling unicorn? You know, I think I've actually seen a tiefling with only one horn. Now that's a knife. Look down. All I see is cock and balls. No, Flare Cell, thank you for the hit, pants. Not a very good guard dog. Wait, Doey's a good guy? Huh. Not a development I was expecting. And apparently the dog likes fire. Hopefully Yarnaby can't fit in here. Hopefully Yarnaby can't fit in here. Swinging bard. I mean, I'm a bard. Swinging is like half my skill set. Oh, goddamn. Oh, we found a VHS about the doctor. The man behind the experiments. Pet the dog. Right, I did promise I would pet the dog, didn't I? Well, a promise is a promise. Good dog! Oh, wow, that was instantaneous. God, he didn't even, like, jump at me. He just immediately triggered the death scene. He was all the way over there, and I immediately died. But I did pet the dog. So I feel like we could put Poppy's Playtime on that list of games where, yes, you can pet the dog. Thank God he's stupid. Gosh darn it. I am sick. I don't think I want to go through that way. I definitely don't think I want to go through this way. What the alien isolations? If it was smart that the 4-year-olds would be able to play this game. Let's be honest here, this game isn't meant to be played by 4-year-olds. This game is meant to be played by streamers who are being watched by the 4-year-olds. Like, I feel like with the inclusion of all of the blood and dead bodies, they have accepted the fact that they're not being played by children. They're being watched by children. The toys are being bought by children. I still think it's hilarious. Like, I've seen Huggy Wuggy dolls. I see Huggy Wuggy all over the marketing for this. Huggy Wuggy is the face of this franchise. Huggy Wuggy dies after 45 minutes of screen time. Like, literally, the first chapter is so short, and then you fucking kill him. And he comes back for a nightmare sequence, and that's it.
This recklessness has to stop. The doctor has no regard for the safety of this facility or its staff.
Or the children in play care. I've tried to set boundaries with him. He doesn't listen to me.
He doesn't listen to any of us. Not really. Not anymore. And he's behind schedule. Playtime may have turned a corner financially, but that doesn't change the fact that his bigger bodies initiative is still a money hole.
The guy's gotta go, Lathan.
And how do you suggest we do that?
This wouldn't be the first time we made someone disappear.
We can't kill him, Eddie.
Why not?
Because, like it or not, we need him.
Eddie's right, though. Sawyer can't keep leading this project.
So we just ask him to step down? Take a demotion?
Yes. Fire him.
But
I'm not disagreeing. Huggy loose in the woods, that business with Catnap, the whole Stoll thing.
Stoll.
Half a dozen other incidents.
Right. And all of that pales in comparison to the theater incident.
Oh.
I don't even want to talk about that.
So, we can't kill the son of a bitch, but we need to knock him out of the equation. What do we do?
There is one thing I can think of.
Wait. Did the doctor help? Did the doctor help with the hour of joy? Because he found out they were trying to get rid of him? Like, I knew it was definitely a bad thing when the doctor was all like, give me the Omni Hand. I'll help you escape. I don't think I'm the only thing that's in the walls. You beat Frederick? I'm gonna need context for that. I'm blanking on who you mean by Frederick. I couldn't get the thought out of my head. What Stanley was implying. I always believed they were homegrown. Maybe animals or something. But not people. I mean, what about a giant toy with an appetite for men and women screams, "Yeah, I'm a person"? Snooping around documents for the eggheads is a punishable offense. If the rumors about punishment here are true, that means being careful is a must. But too many people have lost their lives to these things for the rest of us to be blind and accept that we can't keep them under control and that we have to trust Playtime at their word. I've looked at the things a little bit. I know the guys that guard the archive room. They keep a tight lip. Or they keep a tight ship. But in the right setting with the right type of mood, their lips get real loose. They let slip the processing code for getting in. While security feeds were down one night, I went in. Didn't get very far, but I grabbed a few prisoner profile documents. The observations were from one Dr. Haley Sawyer. Not a name I recognized. But the observations mentioned people. I'll be investigating further. But I'm starting to worry that Stanley might have been onto something. You were told you have the better clipping skills? What? What? You were told you may have the better clipping skills? Compared to who? Compared to what? I do appreciate all the clipping, though. You're gonna make my life a hell of a lot easier when I get back from hiatus and start editing more clips for YouTube Shorts and try and post them on Instagram and TikTok and shit. Uh-oh. Good dog. Ah! Oh, he closed the door behind me. Thank you so much. I was not expecting the Play-Doh thing to be a good guy. Okay, but what if I just open... Oh, I can't. Get the context of it, so you just realize I'll leave 1 week before your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. Oh, you're playing that free FNAF game. Or FNAF parody. The lore! Oh, I got a green card. Finally, I can enter the country legally! It happened again. The experiments broke free. I don't remember much. All the doors open, and I was pinned to the floor by something big. Everything went black. I woke up in one of the same cells the experiments were in. I could hear other guards next to me, above me. They were screaming, pleading. It reminded me of the experiments, the way they'd smash against the walls, baring their teeth and try to act like they weren't afraid. It's funny that I haven't thought of home yet, locked in this cell. Honestly, I haven't thought of home in a long time. That was another life, another me. No. The only thought that comes to mind now is how inevitable this all was. They hurt us, and we hurt them back. We hurt them, and they hurt us in return. Over years and years and countless incidences, this is the way it's been. Nobody cares to stop it, and nobody's innocent anymore. We made them, and they've made us. We've been prisoners to a cycle down here in the dark. And I don't think any of us deserve to see the light anymore. If you ever find these notes, please, whoever you are, never let another hell like this exist. Otherwise, it will consume you and all your good intentions. If you ask me, all of us were in the deepest, darkest hole imaginable. Right where we belong. Well, at least he's introspective about it. Hold on, we gotta find Shrek 3 on VHS. The fuck are you?
Hello, I'm Pianosaurus.
Oh god, they have a bard.
I used to be in a band, then the asteroid hit. Wanna hear a little song that I've made just for you?
I highly doubt you made it just for me. We never met.
Something like this.
All of his friends are dead.
Hello, I'm Pianosaurus.
Alright. We gotta find the Shrek VHS. I wish to consume the lore. I'm a lore whore. I need the lore. I don't like that I'm hearing what sounds like something eating in there. Please, lore. Lore for me. As a little treat. A little snack. Where is that VHS? I don't think I want to go in there. I already have a lot of treats and snacks at home. I'm not talking about y'all. But yes, you are a bunch of snacks. And I certainly consider y'all a treat. Well, mods! Revoke Vince's foreskin privileges. Maybe the VHS is in there, although I doubt that I'll be coming back out here once I go in there. I have a pretty strong suspicion that door's gonna close behind him. There are no mods to save me. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take his foreskin myself then. Alright, Vince. Hand it over. That thing. Your foreskin. Now you want snacks? I mean, really, if you're in need of a snack, I'm right here. I don't like the noises I'm hearing in here. Where the heck is that VHS? You had ice cream? You just made me remember I still have ice cream. Did we find Shrek 3? No, I can't find Shrek 3 on VHS. I don't know where it is. I found the source of that noise. I'm assuming, where the hell is... I'm gonna presume the tape is lore on Pianosaurus. I would like the lore, please. Don't you know I am a whore for the lore? Please? Just, can't you spare a little... Oh, there it is! I am so glad I found that, because I was about to tell the game I'd suck its dick for it. But now I don't have to. Movie night! Movie night!
Have you considered what we talked about?
Yes, Mr. Pierre. I won't lie. I was at a loss for words.
No! I like owning my media, thank you very much.
Hit me pretty hard. I felt so badly. I still do. For the ones that go through the testing.
You really care about them?
Yes. It hurts to...
No, we will not have one more movie night before I leave, because I leave on Friday.
I don't think there's any way around that feeling.
Also, Odar bro, hello, how are you doing?
But I did some soul searching and got to thinking about the bigger picture, about what your researchers wrote.
And?
Well, the work itself, what you've all been able to do, I mean, it's nothing short of a miracle. I know you have more goals to hit, but even as is, just, wow. Do they know when it'll be fully ready?
We're still working out the timeline.
What exactly was their goal here with making all these giant murderous people toys?
Project lead, Dr. Sawyer, wasn't sure about giving you that information in the first place. He thinks your affection towards those kids could be a liability. What do you think about that?
I took this job because I wanted to help change kids' lives for the better. Of course.
Well, you ain't doing that much.
From ideal. I cried like a baby when I read them. But I started looking past the here and now. Started looking down the road a bit. And
Disneyland from hell? Isn't that just normal Disneyland, Florida?
Down here will someday help a lot of people out there, including so many kids.
How? You're making monsters.
And better change than I could ever have hoped to make. That's a change I want to help make.
I knew you'd understand.
They wanted to make a theme park. They somehow made an even worse version of the theme park from Abandoned by Disney. The real Disneyland's more like Purgatory. I mean, it's Disneyland in Florida, which is basically hell. Aw, shit. You're a friendly Pianosaurus, right? Right? Uh-oh. Oh? Well, that just seems a bit mean. You know what? I'm not gonna complain.
Now that hit the spot. I haven't eaten in weeks. Hiya there, pal.
You know, the trailer's been looked like the dinosaur was gonna be one of the enemies. I don't know how much we can trust this guy, actually. He did save us.
I was told to expect you. This way. Follow me.
So, I mean, I guess it's nice to have, you know, someone who could rather easily kill these things on our side. But at the same time, Jesus Christ, dude, that used to be a child. So he said that he hasn't eaten in weeks, though. So that has me curious on whether or not these toys even need to eat. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, I see. Maybe not for survival or satisfaction. Yeah, either they still feel hunger, but they don't need to eat to survive. Although, then how did that one die? Because we did find the body of the one who found the key.
Interrogation rooms. They question us here after watching us. Those of us who could speak at all. I always answered. But I never gave them an answer they liked.
So I'm thinking probably what it is they need to eat. Yeah, he hasn't eaten in weeks, but he's been there for years. So I think probably what it is they do need to eat to survive. But they don't need to eat as often. Probably because so much of their biology has been, like, replaced or supplemented by the toy stuff. That there simply isn't as much need for metabolizing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're no longer endothermic. Like, so they don't produce body heat. And that right there would eliminate a lot of the need for calories. And yeah, that makes sense, because pythons are cold-blooded. Oh, that's part of why the Megalodon went extinct. The Megalodon, as far as we could tell, was at least partially endothermic. So it needed a lot of calories to stay alive. And once its prey started dying out, it followed shortly thereafter. There just wasn't enough food for it. It got outcompeted by the great white shark. Ooh, Detective Pikachu, nice! I didn't even know they released that on VHS. It is weird how after all these years, we finally got a big live-action Pokemon movie, and then it kind of just faded from memory. Like, people were wanting live-action Pokemon for so long, and then we got Detective Pikachu, and people talked about it for, like, you know, a couple weeks, maybe a few months, and now it just every now and again comes up as, like, you know, like, oh, hey, remember this? Or, oh, God, the Dittos look gross. Or that one scene with the Mr. Mime that was actually really funny. I thought it was a decent enough movie. I watched it in one of the Alamo draft houses. I happened to have a few friends who were there to watch the movie when I had to go into the city to pick up an airman from the airport. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. We'll make an evening of it. I'll join y'all for a movie. Went over, we watched the movie together, then I went to the airport, picked up the kid. Maybe that'll be our movie night when I return. We'll see. Okay, yeah, Doughy kind of creeps me out a little. I have a sneaking suspicion Doughy may wind up turning on us. Not because he's, like, malicious and evil, but because, like, he is going to have his own desires that we're not going to be going along with. Detective Pikachu!
Jeez. Hard to imagine how the company will duck all this under their rock.
Not our problem.
How many is up now?
58 so far.
Another one over here.
59.
Where's that investigator? Campbell. Lockhart? Whatever his name is.
Poking around somewhere. Don't know.
The best crime is arson. Change your mind. It's a very flexible crime.
Just needs to be spelled out plain and clear for the bigwigs.
You think?
Yeah. Rotten eggs come from rotten chickens, you know? Can't get more rotten a chicken than him.
Oh?
Just seems too careless that a guy so smart wouldn't cover his ass.
I mean, if the investigator finds evidence of this, it's his fault.
Hope Foxy's still hungry.
Got another
60.
Right. And are we just stopping experiments back where they came from? Acting like all this didn't happen.
I mean, yeah, basically.
All over the ice. Because I guarantee it won't be so easy to toss a new coat of paint over 60 visitors.
Oh, visitors! Not even employees.
Construction specialists who went swimming in the bellies of those things.
I'm sure that's taken care of already. But I hear there's plans. Something big. Somewhere to put them. With any luck, that means stuff like this. And people like him will be a thing of the past.
How many fucking resources they expect us to believe this fucking toy company has? That they're just like, you know, making the fact that 60 people got slaughtered inside their factory just disappear. I mean, okay, like, Hasbro can't even get away with sending the Pinkertons to somebody's house for a bunch of cardboard crack. And they expect us to buy the idea that a toy company... Oh, that doesn't look pleasant. That doesn't look pleasant at all.
There's some nasty falls in this place, but I can get you across. Oh yes, definitely.
We got to buy away from don't worry, I won't eat you to I've been told to expect you. I'm going to presume he works for Poppy. But he could be working for somebody else. We could be getting a big reveal that he's actually not working for Poppy, because he never said that. He just said that, you know, the voice tones. Floriso, please no backseat gaming unless I ask for it. But I'm wondering, because he never specified that he was working for Poppy. So it could be that this man is actually working for the prototype or the doctor. You coming along, buddy? You know, they call this place Safe Haven, but,
Have you seen Poppy anywhere? Ollie said she was around. Somewhere. He also said we can trust you. I really hope that's true.
I still don't trust Ollie. Like, we never heard anything about them, then all of a sudden, they're calling us and giving us directions that led us straight to catnap. I feel like Ollie's manipulating us. Buddy, you keep losing bits of yourself. How do you replace that?
There's
Oh.
a safe place up ahead. It's not too far from here.
Okay, you know what? I think we got ourselves a little bit of a good ally, though.
You can't fit through here. Hey, pal. Let's see if we can't get these doors open. You check out there. I'll look back here.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. Whoa. Something prison bus. Now I'm prison bus.
Can
This is it. The apocalypse. I really didn't need the corpse, but, thank you, I guess. The fuck even is this? Prison yard lever. Oh, each of these need to be activated. So we gotta find one more lever. Well, hello there, Horror Nap. I am doing alright. I'm trying not to get murdered by toys. Alright, so we gotta find one more lever. Oh, that's the way we came in. They made a big deal at the beginning that, you know, the flares can blow things up and
Is that you in there?
burn things.
Find anything yet?
I was kind of expecting that to be more of a thing. Do I like Poppy Playtime? So I have surprisingly enjoyed Poppy's Playtime. I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's and I don't have any intention to. Long story, but basically we were originally... Because I'm playing this game because it was a milestone goal for... the charity streams we were doing for Pride Month. But then I found out that the owner of the franchise donates his money to MAGA stuff. And I was like, well, that doesn't seem appropriate for,
This was once a work yard.
honestly, the channel in general, but definitely not for the charity.
Two would be here at any given time. During the day, they'd have us work. Whatever they wanted us to do, we'd do it. And for those of us who couldn't or wouldn't, at night, when no one important was watching, they'd take them. Stick them in here.
Oh no.
We only got food for one of you this week. They'd say, which of you will it be?
Oh no, it's traumatized.
From up there. It was usually over within minutes. And the guards,
Okay, I see.
they'd be hysterical. Nobody died. No, because then people would know. But the next day and every day after, they would work. Oh yeah, hard as they could. And they'd never cause trouble again.
God damn, dude. Alright, Horror Nap, you get yourself some good rest. Thank you so much for coming by. Alright, so it looks like the passcode is based on the towers. So that's 0, that's 1, that's 2, and this is 3. So 3 for blue. Green is 0. Yellow is 2. Which means red is 1. I'm a gosh darn genius. Now, why did anyone bother to lock this up is what I want to know. Could have been something, you know, helpful, like, I don't know, a shotgun? A shotgun would have been really helpful. Just saying. Can I not open this? I thought if I removed the block, I could open it. Come on, work with me here. There we go. Open sesame seed. Yeah, we can't do that to this one. You come from France? Oh, well, bonjour! Mascot horrors are not my typical thing, but, you know, the tavern always has room for more folks. Lots of blurry stuff. Thank you for the heat. Actually, I'm curious. Also, people person. MAGA is a movement within the American right wing's political party, the Republican stuff, that is very fascist, and it especially is very anti-immigrant, anti-LGBTQA+. And especially considering the charity we were doing was specifically for a trans charity. It was the Trans Crisis Hotline. It definitely didn't seem appropriate to, you know, give support to that. Yeah, it stands for Make America Great Again. The title is ironic. It's kind of like when, you know, there's a big guy it's called Tiny. Think of it like that. But anyway, we're not going to dive into politics anymore.
Over here.
You are getting your goo all over the place. And, like, don't get me wrong. I do much the same. But I usually clean up afterwards. You know, call her a good girl and give her a towel. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Also, Horror Nap, thank you for subscribing over on the YouTubes. So I don't clean up. I clean. I have I mean, I'm pretty sure she's into that, so. Anyway. Reconnaissance report. Ooh. Elevator. All shut. Can't escape. Construction tunnels. Could lead on forever. Easily lost inside. Probably has the same freezing traps that No Man's Land does. Can't do that to Doey. He's all that keeps us safe. Doctor knew that when he had them planted. Cell blocks, north, the worst of the worst. Doc uses that. Nowhere for us there. East, guard station and barriers appear intact, strictly within the doctor's control, and rabbits are everywhere. Lost too many of them already. Northeast, the doors on all sides are barricaded. All my usual tricks can't get me in. Feels off. West, skeletons and claw marks on all the sea. Oh, God! Reggie VT, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lloyd Taverner, owner and operator of the Belting Toad Tavern. And I am your friendly neighborhood bartender. I am a tiefling bard variety streamer with a focus on sharing stories with all of my tavern patrons. And today we're doing Poppy's Playtime because that was the reward for a milestone of the charity. Reggie, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. What were you playing? How was your stream? Anyway. If I'm the local bartender, then why aren't the local bars tender? I mean, have you really got around feeling up all the local bars to see if they're tender? Also, Callie, always, always, always lovely to see you. You're playing Repo with friends? Nice! I need to try that game out when I get back. And what you've tried? Well, you know, maybe, if you need any bars to be a little more tender, maybe you could just, call me up. I'll come over and help you out. Pretty fun with a group? Yeah, a friend bought me the game. I need to get a collab going. I get out on Friday? Yes. So Friday morning, I am officially going to promote from Technically speaking, I'm still going to be sergeant for a couple more months, but I'm starting my terminal leave, so nobody's going to be calling me that. So Friday, I will be promoting from Sergeant to Mister. Go to the bathroom must be a pain here because of all the unskippable puzzles. Can you imagine, like, having diarrhea and having to sit there and solve a logic puzzle to unlock the bathroom door? Anyway, skeletons and claw markings on all the cells. Seems people were kept here after the hour. Can't let the littles see this. Northwest, too many bad memories. We need hope, not hopelessness. Barracks might run on its own emergency power. Security designed to kill us might be turned off. There's a choice between what we know will kill us and what might. For me, that's easy. Little choice. No path out. Casualties high. Only one place left. I hope we can live with it. So I'm Mr. Lloyd Tavner. I will be soon. I will be soon. For a bar, you don't see me. Oh, God, I just realized that I don't have the bar over me. Hold on. I got rid of that during one of my previous streams when I needed a little extra view over me, and I never turned it back on. Oops. Thank you so much for pointing that out. What's it like to almost taste freedom? I'm excited. I'm excited. Although, I'll be honest, most of my excitement is less over being free and more over, what I'm going to be doing as soon as I gain my freedom. I just was really hoping I would know what my VA percentage is going to be by now. Did it mean to as a global glad help? Yep. You know what? Unintentionally helping is always great, isn't it? Also, Lord Blah, thank you so much for the hydrate. You know, for a giant hulking Play-Doh man who very clearly has a lot of... Oh, Grandma, thank you for the pet bats. Very clearly has a lot of strength, considering, one, he was a bridge for us, so he can handle our body weight, and two, what we saw him do to Pianosaurus. You'd think it'd be a little more helpful getting us through all these obstacles. Like, bro is yoked.
Our generator's in a pretty bad state, so we try to keep the power off in here. I'll turn it on for you, though. It'll open a door downstairs.
You know, I'm kind of glad I didn't make a thumbnail for this stream, because I was going to make the thumbnail show this guy eating me, because he's on the, banner for this game, and I genuinely thought he was going to be the bad guy. You like my finger guns? Thanks. All I can really use them for is to see a little bit and to scare away the tinier toys. Also, Reggie, you get yourself a good sleep. I'm probably going to wrap up stream here soon anyway. We're definitely going to have to try and finish this game tomorrow. The lighting be weird here? Yeah, a wee bit. You know what? I think I prefer them doing the whole, you know, walking through tight spaces to hide their loading screens versus what they did in the last chapter where you just hit a loading screen and you just sit there. Am I going to play when the next chapter comes out? Am I going to play it? Honestly, I'm kind of invested at this point. Like, I was expecting to have a miserable time with this game. And if the game stayed as it was with the first chapter and maybe even the second chapter, I probably would have wound up getting, like, really bored with it and hating it. But I really liked the third chapter. The third chapter was actually pretty good. Mostly because it didn't do a whole lot of the, mascot horror stuff that makes me hate mascot horror. Oh, I see. Mascot horror, you know, stuff like this, Puppy Playtime, Five Nights at Freddy's, like all those games that are based around like having some mascot characters trying to kill you. I can't think of any other well-known examples because I really don't care for the genre much. Oh, Bendy and the Ink Machine. That's one that I did play. I played that for a friend. The raccoon one, oh yeah, although I heard that one was actually pretty good. I haven't played it, but yeah, like the idea where you have these mascot characters hunting you down to kill you. Bendy was good. I really did not like Bendy and the Ink Machine. I only played it because someone who I was friends with at the time really wanted to watch me play it. And it was meh. There were a lot, it really dragged on. I feel like it would have been a lot better if it had been a lot shorter. I never tried any of the sequels though because I'm not friends with that person anymore. Now the franchise has bad memories tied to it because of that. I feel like the first game is too fetch quest and rusted. I really am not the biggest fan of games that just have you run away from a bunch of stuff. I feel like the only one of those games I've really liked at all was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And that's because Amnesia was really restrained about it, you know? Oh, this isn't just a find everything. This is an actual puzzle. Have I played The Bunker? No, I own it, though. I really should play it. Oh, okay, I don't know why you weren't working before. Alright, we're gonna have to find a bigger one. Yeah, it seems really good. I just haven't gotten around to playing it. That might be our first Halloween game for this year. When Halloween comes around, we may do Amnesia: The Bunker. I really liked the first Amnesia, which I was kind of surprised because that's the game that started the whole you can't fight back, only run and hide genre of horror games that I really don't like. But Amnesia: The Dark Descent is just dripping with atmosphere. And it's really restrained in the amount of encounters, which I feel like keeps it from... Yeah, it really keeps it from overstaying its welcome. Like, I really didn't like Outlast. I heard that the second Amnesia game wasn't very good. And then there was a Amnesia game that everyone seems to have forgotten about before The Bunker that I heard mixed things on. But The Bunker seems really good. I really want to try that. Also, you should remind me of that meme. We should, never mind, you're too eager. I really like that meme. I need to find one of my friends to do that meme with. Yeah, yeah, something like that. I know the Amnesia games tend to be like just focusing around that artifact. So I'm gonna guess that artifact is probably what causes the monster in the bunker. But we'll see, we'll see. I also owed a Machine for Pigs because it was part of the bundle. So even though I heard Machine for Pigs wasn't very good, we may wind up playing that just to get the full story and lore. Although I know Machine for Pigs wasn't done by the same team, so it may not really be relevant to the overall plot. I just realized we still haven't dealt with the fucking dog. Is the machine a barbecue? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to play to find out. Although I hate that you said that because now I want barbecue. But the barbecue place near me is already closed. How dare you? Dear Mr. and Mrs. Ayer, we can give it back to you. Your son Jack can live. Show this message to no one. 6 weeks from the time of receiving this letter. Return to the Playtime Company factory. Someone will be waiting for you there. A friend. You forgot Machine for Pig was part of the Amnesia family? Yeah, it was made by a different studio, though. I want to say the Chinese room, but don't take my word for that. Alright, I need to find a stick. I feel like the dog is gonna show up again soon. Bitch! Nature Rebirth is more important to the plot of the bunker than the machine for pigs. Okay, good to know, good to know. I kind of figured that would be the case because Rebirth was made by the same studio. And the dog is already here. No, Callie's a good dog. Callie's the dog we want to be here. I'm talking about the dog we don't want. The bad dog. Oh, hey. You, wait, I thought you were dead. Oh, God.
Through the showers. We should be able to make it into the safe haven from there. When I say so, we go.
Are your lips moving? I don't think your lips are moving.
Go.
Ah, get knock it over again! Oh, this one's not hostile. Hey, I am so sorry about what happened to the big version of you. That was fucking brutal, honestly. They're more friendly toys than I thought.
Hurry! Close it!
Is he Poppy hiding and holding her heart? What?
What's going
Oh
on?
God.
What's missing? Goodness. What happened?
We need to get her help. Now!
Poppy. Is that really right? Take her to one of the beds. I'll check the defenses. See if something's still outside.
Not just something. It's him. He's out there.
You brought him down? We'll talk about this later.
There's a lot more character back and forth than I was expecting from this game.
Is where he stays.
Locking down safe haven. Reactivating the defenses.
What about all the toys that are still in the showers?
Over here. Get some rest, okay? I didn't know it had gotten this bad.
Yeah, shit's fucked, Bobby.
I need to make this right.
Bobby, this shit's way beyond fucked. It's FUBAR. We ain't fixing nothing.
Elevator? It's true. The orphans weren't killed during the Hour of Joy. They were taken. They're below, in the labs. The prototype's home. They are alive, but sleeping. They're with him. And he knows.
Honestly, I wish I was those orphans right now. I could really go for a nap.
If we're going to free them and stop the prototype, we need to plan for both at the same time. The red smoke you redirected from play care? It's an accelerant. All it needs is high pressure and a little spark, and it ignites. The plan is this.
We'll fill the foundation with smoke and line it with old mining charges. Then once you, me, and Kissy have freed the orphans, our friends here will blow this place sky high. That's our revenge.
I noticed this doesn't involve any of them
Go to
escaping.
Joey. See what he needs. I'll be here.
I can't help but notice you didn't say anything about our friends escaping. Also, oh, poor Kissy. Poor thing. You want to play soccer? I can't say poor thing when I tried hurting her last chapter. I mean, listen, I am a very emotionally complex individual, okay? I have layers like an onion. Besides, it's not like I could actually hurt her at all. Oh. Oh no, they grieve. Supplies that complexity is murder. Exactly. Listen. I am a bard of many kinds of lust. Sometimes that is a lust for blood. And it has to be satiated. You're still a creepy little son of a bitch. I hope you know that. Thank you for the dust. You just realize why you stab so much is because you're a bitch? It's actually a good idea for a lust demon. Reaper, thank you for the nut. Isn't that basically lust from Full Metal Alchemist though? Cause like
got something I want to talk to you about.
Oh dear.
In here.
Cause like yeah, cause in Full Metal Alchemist, like lust, like yeah, she was a big boobied, you know, anime waifu and all that, but also she was the most bloodthirsty of all of the sins, all the homunculi. All right, let's have a little chat with our friend. He doesn't sound very happy about literally anything right now.
Hey, I'm Chicken. Wanna go outside
Ow.
and hang out?
You never watched Seven Deadly Sins? I'm not talking about Seven Deadly Sins. Don't watch Seven Deadly Sins. It sucks. I'm talking about Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist you should watch. Both Full Metal Alchemist and then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. They're both really good. You know, Vince, it's funny that you compare me to Sanji from One Piece, because when I was kind of like making my persona for stream, Sanji was one of the characters I was thinking of channeling. Like, when I decided to lead into the whole horny bard idea, I need y'all to understand. The idea was that my character was going to be like Sanji from One Piece, or Brock from Pokemon. A character who thinks he's a ladies' man, who's always going after the ladies, but has no success whatsoever and is actually a total loser, like Johnny Bravo and all that. I was not expecting the absolute degeneracy my DMs became. Apparently, I failed at the half of loser that doesn't actually get the ladies. Not that I'm complaining. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the... Listen, I like the pirate rap.
It's looking pretty bad outside. Never been here. Hey,
Why do they keep these things in here? This is terrifying. Ember Clips, how you doing? What did you miss? We made a friend. Remember the stories I told y'all? Okay, but like... I mean, a lot of those stories came after I became a VTuber. Like, my confidence shot way, way up after I started streaming.
I heard what you did above. What you survived. it's all true, then we need your help. The voice out there, the one in the prison, they call him the Doctor. Dr. Harley Sawyer. He
Like
was
Quinn?
the scientist in charge of creating us.
You good, bro?
We don't know what he is, how he's still alive, but he works with the prototype. Hunting us, starving us, making
Bro,
us
chill.
sick and... He controls it all with an Omni-Hand, we think. The executives used them. It's a battery, a key, the master control to anything in the entire
I need to get me one of
factory.
those.
And with it, he commands everything down here. Everything
He does have a little bit of a Jack Skeleton to him.
runs completely on its own grid, away from the prison. For a time, it kept us safe. But now, I need you to stop the Doctor. To take his Omni-Hand. We'll need it for the generator. And if you want red smoke in the Foundation, you'll need it too.
You want to share a theory? Yeah, fuck it. Let's theorize.
Toys out there in Safe Haven. They're my family. I understand what Poppy wants, what she believes is right. Destroy the factory, destroy him. But I ask you to consider, if we throw everything away, everyone, just to kill the prototype, how much do we waste? I know the others might believe it's right, that we should bury everything, but let's just think about it. Head for the infirmary whenever you're ready to leave. There's sewer access inside. That's your safest path to the no man's land. And to him. But if you need to catch your breath, our safe haven is also yours.
Yeah, I think I can like a moment to breathe. But yeah, no, I'm kind of in agreement with him. We definitely, at the very least, we should save the other toys. Like, the ones that are murderous, obviously we shouldn't bring with us. They're either evil or feral and need to be put down, either because they're evil or because it's a mercy killing. But these guys, they deserve better. Technically, it's made it clear a lot of Jack's heads were moldable besides switching. Got to see Jack's pup. Ooh, interesting. So I support the... What pride flag is that? Bisexual pride? Yeah, no. Listen, we are all about equal rights around here. Like, the whole reason I am playing this game, Ember, is because we were doing a charity stream for all of Pride Month to support the trans, what was it? The trans lifeline. And I told Chad if they raised enough money, I would play this game. But yeah, no, we are... Basically, we are for equal rights for all walks of life. Yes, the trans homies. The tromies. Yeah, but fucking... The way I see it... Yeah, because, like, the campaign was called Supporting the Trans Homies. And when I realized at one point, was like, you know, support the trans homies. Or the tromies, as the kids say. But yeah, no, the way I see it, if everyone involved is a consenting adult, then people should be able to do what they want. No one should be able to tell you who you can love, how you can love. No one should be able to restrict, you know, what kind of rights you get with that. Like, people who are in same-sex relationships should get the same rights as people in heterosexual relationships. But wait, So you think the doctor isn't the doctor? So they mentioned that his body couldn't get out. So I think the doctor is actually, like, hooked up to something, a la, Mr. House. Brain in a jar, something like that. Brain in a jar, or just like, you know, his body's in a bunch of tubes and all that. But I think this is a good stopping point for the night. I am so sorry about starting stream so late. I did not intend to sleep for that long. I was not feeling well today, and I really needed a nap. But I think we should definitely be able to do this tomorrow, so that we can finish this up before I go on my hiatus. We always bet it all on nap roulette. I swear to God, I lose every time. But I really needed that nap. So the prototype is quite a lot of machine. Maybe they're connected. Maybe. Yeah, hard to fight when you sleep. Yep. Well, I think my medicine, I think it's from a different batch. Because I was experiencing a lot of the same side effects this morning and last night that I felt when I first started the medication. So I think my body just isn't used to this particular batch, so it needed a little time to adjust. But either way, I think I'm doing better now.
More like nice fucking teeth, please. Am I right, boys?
You're goddamn right. Now we're gonna find somebody to raid into. So let us see who is live and active at this hour. Melissa is asleep. Ooh, Miss Mummy is alive. We're gonna raid into Mrs. Mummy. How long is my hiatus if I... Oh, God. Brady, hello. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lloyd Tavner, your friendly neighborhood bartender, and I am the owner and operator of the Belting Toad Tavern. I'm a Tiefling Bar variety streamer. And unfortunately, Brady, you raided into me right when I was about to raid into somebody else. But I'm going to go ahead and give you a shout out because you're cool. And you guys can join us on passing this love along to Mrs. Mummy as she looks to be playing some Marvel Rivals as Squirrel Girl. You guys are going to love Mrs. Mummy. She is the sweetest and she is super hot. And a lot of you are bottoms, which, you know, she's a dummy mommy, so you guys are really going to like her. Oh, sorry, wait, no answer for the Emerald Hole. Did you ask something? There was a lot going on, my bad. Right, I started to answer, then I got raided. Okay, so, bare minimum, the hiatus is going to be 2 weeks. More than likely, the hiatus will not end until the end of August, as I will be going to visit friends. And then when I return home, I'm going to have somebody coming and visit me. There's a slight chance I might stream while she's over here. We'll see, but more than likely, it's going to be about a 2-month hiatus. I will be enjoying my terminal leave. So please don't forget me. Please don't forget me, chat. I say 2 months, more like a month and a half. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and raid it to Mrs. Mummy. Thank you all so much for joining us today. We're going to have another stream tomorrow so that we can finish up this game before my hiatus. And yeah, I hope to see all of your lovely, lovely faces here in my tavern then. Until then, ciao.